Xanadu, defined as a place of great beauty, luxury, and contentment. Orson Welles made it famous as the mansion in his classic film, Citizen Kane. And then there's Xanadu, the 1980s movie, neither beautiful, luxurious, or a hit. Now, surprisingly, a group of producers are betting many millions of dollars that the cheesy film can have a second life on stage. Here's ABC's John Berman.
This is Xanadu, the 1980 Olivia Newton-John film that once earned the review, Xana, Don't. It is regarded as one of the single worst films of all time, ever, in history. And that's being generous.
It's just really bad.
It's just bland.
It's not even funny bad, it's just bad.
I know, they could have worked on it, if they'd worked on it a little less. I think it would have been just bad.
So what do you do with a work that utterly wretched? One word, Broadway.
And the world shines for me today. I'm alive.
What kind of person sets out to make the stage version of Xanadu?
Someone who isn't afraid of other people questioning him.
Robert Aarons is the 37-year-old producer whose dream it was to bring Xanadu to Broadway. The zillion-dollar question, why?
Why not? No, I think it's a fun show, and I wanted to do something that would basically be 90 minutes of enjoyment. It's actually 90 minutes of intelligent enjoyment.
Rolled in from another town.
The play keeps the basic plot from the movie. A muse descends from heaven and inspires an artist to build a disco. And everyone roller skates.
Why do I feel so alive?
To get that to somehow work on stage, producer Aarons brought in a Tony-nominated playwright, Douglas Carter Beane, to make the whole thing, well, better.
Were you a Xanadu fan when it was out in the theaters?
I'm going to tell you, I was not a huge fan.
When you first told your friends, I'm writing the Broadway version of Xanadu, they would say?
My partner said, that sounds like a resume stopper. My person said, another friend of mine said, do you want to keep working in this business we call show?
But he did have one big thing going for it, the music. As horrendous as the film was, the soundtrack was quite popular. Olivia Newton-John had several breakout hits. Actress Kerry Butler now gets to sing those classics.
Describe to me the role of Olivia Newton-John in your life.
Oh, okay, well, I loved Olivia Newton-John growing up. She was my idol.
Really?
Oh, yes. I used to try and sing like her all the time. Loved her. And then I used to do shows in my backyard to Let's Get Physical. Remember that one?
Oh, I remember. I think my memories of Olivia Newton-John are probably different than yours, though, I will say.
Butler seems to channel Newton-John from the singing,
the breathy thing, like I'll do things like that on the show, or her little stylizations, like
to the Australian accent, which she tried to teach me.
By the fires of all the shrimp on the barbie.
Now, in the word no, there's about I don't know, so many different vowels in there. So it's nigh. Can you try and do it?
Nah.
Close, a little bit.
I'm almost there.
Nigh.
It's all part of what drives the stage version of Xanadu. It's making fun of the movie. It's making fun of the 80s. It's making fun of Broadway. And it's making fun of itself. And in the audience, you laugh. Not because it's artistic genius.
I don't think people come expecting, Shakespeare.
You laugh because it's funny. And they're on roller skates. So even if it isn't Shakespeare, maybe this production can put the do back in Xanadu. They certainly can't make it any worse. I'm John Berman for Nightline in New York.
Xanadu the musical. It opens tomorrow night here in New York. We'll let you know when it closes. When we come back, we'll go from the Broadway stage to backstage, taking a look inside Nightline.